UK Bristol City Council Energy Company Obligation ECO4 Scheme. Eligibility Identification. The Council welcomes the introduction of the ECO4 flexibility routes as it helps the Council achieve its plan to improve the homes of those in fuel poverty or vulnerable to the coal. The Council is publishing this Statement of Intent (SOI) on the 8th of August 2022 to confirm that each of the households declared will adhere to at least one of the 4 available routes outlined below. Route number 1, SAP band DG household with an income less than £31,000. This cap applies irrespective of the property size, composition, or region. Route 2, SAP band EG household that meet a combination of 2 of the following proxies. Proxy 1. Homes in England in lower layer super output area 1 to 3 LSOA. Proxy 2. Householders receiving a council tax rebate. Rebate based on low income only excludes single person rebates. Proxy 3. Householders vulnerable to living in a coal home as identified in the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence (NICE) guidance. Only one from the list can be used, excludes that proxy low income. Proxy 4. A householder receiving free school meals due to low income. Proxy 5. A householder supported by a LA-run scheme that has been named and described by the LA as supporting low-income and vulnerable households for the purposes of NICE guideline. Proxy 6. A household referred to the LA for support by the energy suppliers or Citizen Advice or Citizens Advice Scotland because they have been identified as struggling to pay their electricity and gas bills. Note: Proxy 1 and 5 cannot be used together. Route 3. SAP bans DG households that have been identified by the doctor or GP as low income and vulnerable, with an occupant whose health conditions may be impacted further by living in a coal home. These health conditions may be cardiovascular, respiratory, immunosuppressed, or limited mobility related. This is because the Council has identified a positive correlation between households who suffer from long-term health conditions and living off a low income with living in poorly insulated homes. Route 4. SAP ban DG household that are referred under Route 4 bespoke targeting. Suppliers and LAs can submit an application to BEIS where they have identified a low-income and vulnerable household who are not already eligible under the existing route. Declaration and evidence check confirmation. All potentially eligible households will need to apply for ECO flags through the Home Energy Team at the Centre for Sustainable Energy. There is an administration fee of £60 for each measure being proposed on each ECO flags declaration to be paid by the installer or energy supplier installing the measure. If you are an installer or managing agent and you wish to process ECO flags declarations, then you will need to contact the Centre for Sustainable Energy and sign the Code of Conduct. They will then process the application in line with the BEIS guidance, including contacting the household to check their eligibility and then preparing the declaration for sign-off. The information will be passed to the ECO supplier according to the ECO application process. Householders who believe they may be eligible for ECO Flex should contact the Home Energy team directly. The Home Energy team provides impartial energy advice to residents of Bristol and will check ECO Flex eligibility in their initial conversation with the resident. They will also check that the resident is happy for the data to be stored and shared with a third party for the purpose of the scheme. The eligibility information will then be recorded on a secure CRM. A referral will then be made to an obligated supplier or installer who has signed the Code of Conduct. CEO or dedicated responsible person mandatory signature. The Council will administer the scheme according to BEIS ECO4 order and will identify eligible households via OFGEM's application process. The CEO of the Council will oversee the process of identifying eligible households under ECO4 Flex. The eligibility information will be stored securely in line with the Council's Data Protection Policy, Information Commissioner's Office, Data Sharing Code, and BEIS guidance. Thank you very much for your support of our channel. Our channel's name is energy.markets@energy.lisco. Thank you for your subscription, and please continue to listen to our video. See you next time.